Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Dawn Huffy, and I am the owner of Liberty Belle Coaching. My life coaching certifications came through the Brave Thinking Institute. The other day, I was walking to get my mail, and I saw this couple sitting in a restaurant. There are big windows out to the street from the restaurant, and the woman was doing this. She was on her phone. She was not connected to her man. I don't know if it was her husband or whatever, but she was not present with him. She wasn't there for him. She wasn't really with him emotionally. And I'm sure you see this too over and over again. And maybe you're even doing it. I remember when I was babysitting my granddaughter, she probably was maybe 2 or 3. She was talking pretty well. And I was on my phone and she told me, put that away. That was a jolt to me. It was a stark, uh, I don't know what to call it, just woke me up to, she notices that you are not present with her. She notices that you're not giving her the attention that she deserves. You're telling her she's not valuable. You're telling her she's not important enough, that the phone is more important. A lot of messages get passed when we get into our phones and don't pay attention to what's going on around us. This morning I was thinking about what to talk about, and I went back to my answers that I get from God. And the question that I asked God for weeks and weeks and weeks was, what is it like to be divine in human form? I really wanted to know, God, how am I supposed to be living in this human body, but be more divine like you are? And he gave me lots of answers. As a matter of fact, I put 75 of the answers to that question into an ebook, and you can find it on Amazon. The name of it is called Guidance from God. God, what is it like to be divine in human form? It's an ebook. So you can find it there on Amazon. So this answer today is from Friday, October 21st of 2022. Now, the title of this video is, Are You Giving to Get? And God talks about this later in his answer, but first he starts talking about connection to other humans. So here we go. His answer is this: oh, there are days that are so pleasant. These days are filled with friends, fun events, and through the time together, when a true connection is made and felt, well, you have arrived at the divine place. And people kerfuffle around in their hurried ways day after day and miss so many chances to have a true and meaningful connection with others. This is a sad loss for all involved. My advice is to slow down and take in the moments of your day. Can you smile at someone? Can you hold the door for someone? Can you thank someone for a kindness they did for you? If someone held the door for you, did you smile and say, thank you? Or did you discount their effort by saying, I got it? If you said the latter, you just refused to accept a gift that was given to you. What about this? Did you graciously accept a compliment that someone gave you, or did you reject it by discounting their sincere words meant for you? Their compliment is a generous gift for you. There is a law of receiving, and when we give, it activates the law of receiving. Be sure to give with a sincere intention. Do not give in order to get something. This is a type of giving that is tainted with manipulation. Learn to give with a pure heart and learn to receive with a grateful heart, and life will be filled with the divine pleasantness. This is what I want for you. I love you always. Amen. I just love how he tells me all the time that he loves me. It's so great. Yeah, it really is great. Okay, so let's go back and talk about a couple things that he's saying to us. First of all, I remember when people would give me compliments and I would shun them. I would discount them. I wouldn't accept them. And finally, I probably was in a class. I heard somewhere that compliments are a gift. We are to accept the gift by saying thank you and really absorb it. If we if it's like a backhanded compliment, like it's got some negative connotations to it, of course we wouldn't want to absorb that. But if it's a sincere, true gift, accept it. Tell them, oh, thank you for saying that. You know, that really made my day, or however you feel about it, just let them know because it's a gift for you. Now, going into how we give. If we give something and our intention is to get something back, people will feel that. People will feel the manipulation of all that. Like, oh, they're giving me that, but it feels off. It feels awkward. It feels kind of dirty, kind of icky. People can feel the manipulation when you're up to that. So when you're giving something, make sure it just comes from a pure intention of a gift. And if it doesn't, don't do it because it's not coming from the right spot. God says, learn to give with a pure heart and learn to receive with a grateful heart. He's tying this all together in this last paragraph. And I was asking him, what is it like to be divine in human form? And he's telling me, once we learn to give with a pure heart and learn to receive with a grateful heart, this is when life is filled with divine pleasantness. Mm-hmm. Yes. And when we give compliments and when we receive compliments, this is a really beautiful connection with another person. So these are the pleasant times when we make a true connection. Yes, God says when we make that true connection, we have arrived at that divine place. Mhm. Or the flip side, people are out kerfuffling around. I had to look that word up, and actually I spelled it wrong, but I found it. Kerfuffle is a disturbance or commotion, or you fuss around. So you're kind of hurried and there's kind of a lot of disturbance in your energy field and you're hurrying around and you're missing opportunities to connect with people. I see it all the time because I live alone. Well, I have my dog. Thank God for my dog because I talk to her all the time. But when I need some human interaction, I usually go to get my mail and hope that I can run into someone to visit with. And I see people on the street, and sometimes they won't even make eye contact with me, or they're in their phone or whatever. And it's like, there's a lost opportunity for them to make a connection with me and me to make a connection with them. So God says his advice is to slow down and take in the moments of your day. And he gives us examples of what we can do. You know, it's just smiling at someone. We never know what other people are going through. There are so many challenges in people's lives, and smiling at someone can really lift their spirits. So be sure to smile just because you want to give something good out. Okay, remember the intention. It's not to get something back, it's just to give it out. So from time to time, just ask yourself, are you giving to get? Are you just giving because you want to give with your pure heart? Okay, I think that's everything for today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.